So I'll show you the main functionalities of the app. So here I'll create a new account and I'll name it, let's say, Adam at gmail.com, and here in the username I'll just keep it simple. I'll put Adam, and password I'll put pass. Firebase requires it to be 6 characters or more, but we also do, so before it's 6 characters, the sign up will be dark, and then afterwards, I don't know if you noticed, but it'll turn light. So we'll click sign up, and it'll say creating user, and when it's done, I'll be alerted that it was successful, and so now we'll have to sign in. So again, Adam, and you'll see the login is now dark, adam@gmail.com, and once I enter a password with 6 or more characters, now it's light. So I'm able to log in. So I'll click login, and I'll be inside the home screen now. It'll say home up here. I'll have the name of like my username up here, and this is my inbox. This is for my my friend requests, and this is for my settings. And I'll have the ability to create a group and add a user. First I have to add a user because I can't create a group without having friends. So let's add, I have 2 existing users, one of them is Alice. So currently it's not, the send request button is going to be dark because it doesn't find a user with this name so far, but the second it finds one, so Alice, it'll turn light, so I can send a request, and it'll say request sent down there in the snack bar. And then here I'll also add, I have another one, I think it's Max, yep. So I'll say send request, and it'll say request sent. And now I will log into one of their accounts and accept the friend request. So say max@gmail.com and pass. So log in, and it'll initialize my profile, and there we go. This is red, which means that I have an unopened friend request. Currently, Max is friends with Alice already, and he already sent one chat and got it correct. She already sent him a chat and he got it correct, so his score went up. And they're also in a group called New, which they haven't gotten one correct yet, so the score is still 0. So here I'll add Adam. So here I have the option of either denying it or adding it, so confirming the friend request. So here I'll confirm it, and now he is appended to my friends list. So Adam 0 because we haven't gotten any chats correct yet, and let's send him a chat. So here I'll be taken to the capture activity where it's linked to my camera, but my emulator doesn't have the camera, so you're going to see this weird square moving. I take a photo and I have the option of canceling it if I don't like it, so let's do that. And if I do like it, I can click the check mark and it'll add that photo. So it'll say photo 1 added, and we'll add another one, and it'll say photo 2 added. And then down here, if I click this button, this will be my gallery. So I can view the photos that I've taken so far, and I can delete one if I don't like it and replace it with a new one. So here I'll take my 3rd photo, and it'll say photo 3 added. The camera button will now change, which means that I can no longer take a photo. If I click it, it'll continue. So let's look at the photos, and let's say we don't like this middle one. So I can actually click this X and it'll get rid of it. And if I take a new one, this green square, it'll now again say photo 3 added, and it'll replace it. So again, the middle one is now replaced, and I have my 3 photos there. And now we'll click continue, and we'll see that it says to Adam because that's who we're sending it to. And then we'll have the 3 photos here, and now we will write a caption. So let's say doing homework is one of the options, and I click this plus button to add that option. And now let's also say walking the dog, because we know that's not true right now. And I'll put doing homework as the correct one, so it'll change the background, and then I'll click send, and it'll take me back to the home activity. And now I will log in as Adam, because that's who we sent it to, adam@gmail.com, and pass, and it'll say initializing profile again, and it'll say welcome back Adam down there in the snack bar. I'm friends with Max because he accepted my friend request. So far our score is 0, and I'll check my inbox and it'll say that I have a message from Max, and it'll give me the date, so 4/29, and the time, so 2:09, and I will click that chat to open it, and here it says from Max, and I have the 3 images, and I can click view captions now after I've looked at the images, and I have to decide between the 2 captions that we sent. It could have been 4 captions as well, but just for simplicity I put 2. So walking the dog or doing homework. So let's get this one correct. So I'll say doing homework because that was the correct one. I'll click finish and it'll say correct, and our score is now 1. And so, well, my score is now 1 because I got it correct. And so I have the option of either replying or going back home. So let's reply, and now we're sending one to Max. So I'll take this photo, photo 1 added, photo 2 added, photo 3 added, and again I have the option of canceling it if I didn't like it, or I can just delete it in my gallery. But let's just advance, and we have the 3 photos again, and we'll create captions, and we'll say watching TV and running 3 miles. I don't know. Let's say that. Let's give it 2 more. We'll say walking to Whole Foods and playing soccer. And let's just select, I don't know, watching TV. So let's say send, and now my score here will have incremented. Before it was 0, now it's 1 because I got it correct. And if I do a long click, I can look at the total, my score compared to the total amount of chats. So it'll say 1 out of 2 because we've sent 2 chats and I've gotten 1 correct. And if I click now to look at my friend requests, it's not red, which means that it's empty. So I should get a snack bar that says, yeah, no new friend requests. And yeah, I'll log out and let's look if that reply was received by, Max at gmail.com and pass. I also have the option of clicking forgot password, which I'll show you in a minute in case I did forget it. And now you'll see that Max is friends with Adam. We accepted the friend request. Well, that was previously, actually, sorry. And then my score with him is 0 because I haven't gotten 1 correct yet. And I'll also create a group soon, but let's look at the chat. So we have our second chat from Adam, and it gives us the time, and let's click it now, and I can view the photos. It says from Adam, and these are the 3 photos, and I will click view captions, and again, all 4 captions are here. Let's get this one incorrect this time. So here, watching TV is the correct one, but let's say running 3 miles. We'll do finish, and it'll say, oops, looks like the correct answer was watching TV. And I can reply, or I can go back home. This time I'll go back home. My score will still be 0 because I didn't get that one correct. And now I'll create a group chat with both Alice and Adam. So let's say, let's call it homework. Or no, actually, let's just call it group 2, just so we know. Alice and Adam, and I will click done, and it'll create a new group here called group 2. The way we know it's a group is it starts with a G, so these 2 are groups. Score 0 because nobody's chatted and nobody's gotten anything correct. So let's actually start that chat. So if I click it again, I will take 3 photos. I'll try to speed by this. So photo 3 added, perfect. Now we'll continue, and it'll say to group 2, and here are the 3 images. And now write caption. Let's say doing NU add homework, or this time I'll just say playing basketball or baseball. Cool. And now we'll select doing any matter homework, and we'll click send, and it'll send it to both Alice and Adam. Let's just log back in as Adam and double check that we received that chat and that if we open it, everything works. So pass, and now it should have, yep, group 2, score 0 inside my friends list, or chats list, I guess. And if I click my inbox, it'll say group 2, this is the first chat, and I will have the time and the date. And so I will click that. I'll be able to view the photos. It says from group 2. Few captions. And the correct one was doing any math homework, but we'll say playing baseball. Finish. Oops. Looks like the correct answer was doing any math homework. Again, I can either reply and send a chat back to everyone, or I can click home. This time I'll click home and show you that it's 0 because we didn't get it correct. I'll just check my friend requests, no new friends, and then I'll go to settings. Here, if I don't like my password, it asks me to please verify my email first, and these 2 fields are locked until I do so. So we're logged in as Adam, if I remember correctly. So I'll do that, and then this will unlock. So now I can create put my old password. So pass, and now if I want to put my new password, pass. Let's say I do pass 2, and so they're very similar, and so it'll actually let me know that currently it's the same one. So it says please enter a new one. So here I'll do, and save changes is dark, and if I enter a new one, it'll turn light, and I'm able to save changes, and it'll say updating account, and then down here I'll have a snack bar that says account updated. I can switch the camera on and off, and I can log out from here as well. So let's actually do that and then log back in with the new password. Here I can click forgot password, and I'll put my enter my email address, and it'll send me a verification code directly to my email where I can then click a link and change my password. So here let's use the new password that we put. So it's pass 2. So let's just try the old one, and I'll show you that it doesn't work. So log in, no user found, please try again. So here I'll add the 2, and I'll log in, and we will successfully log in. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else in the app. Again, I can long click, and it'll say 0 as to what I have, and here I'll have 1 out of 2 because I got one correct with Max, but there were 2 chats sent. And I think that's pretty much what we have. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think so. So yeah, thank you very much.